My name is Kevin Hawkinson, and my lightning talk today is a humorous comparison describing software development using references from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Star Wars: The Clone Wars was a TV series on the Cartoon Network based in the Star Wars universe, now a suburb of Disney World. Also, just like the Bothan Spynet stole the plans of the Death Star, I've acquired the images used in this presentation from the internet. IMDb describes Star Wars: The Clone Wars as the Grand Army of the Republic, led by Yoda, Mace Windu, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, and other Jedi Knights, fights the new droid army of the Separatists. The title characters of Star Wars: The Clone Wars are the clone troopers. They formed the backbone of the Republic's military during the galaxy-wide conflict, and were born and raised in the clone hatcheries of Kamino. They are our software developers. Developers are often viewed as the backbone of software development projects and thought of as interchangeable. However, unlike clones, developers are not grown in Spartai cloning cylinders from Jango Fett's DNA and trained via Flash learning program. Well, except for our egos. There are many types of clone troopers. Otherwise, how could they sell so many types of toys? There are also many types of developers: web, mobile, desktop, database systems, and even mainframe. Bounty hunters were mercenaries for hire who are known for doing nearly anything for the right price. The best were very well armed, smart, clever, and usually work alone, but occasionally form partnerships. In software development, these are our consultants and contractors. The Jedi and their usage of the mystical energies of the Force is arguably the most well-known Star Wars concept. The way of the Jedi is of wisdom and patience, backed by swift and decisive action when necessary. Not surprisingly, these are our software architects. A Jedi trusts in the Force and first seeks to resolve problems with patience, logic, attentive listening, negotiation, and persuasion. However, there are times when a Jedi must fight and turn to the lightsaber, a weapon with a blade made of pure energy. An architect's weapon of choice is the whiteboard marker. Hondo Ohnaka led a gang of Weequay pirates. He famously captured and ransomed Count Dooku to the Republic, and when Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi came to negotiate, they were captured and ransomed as well. Pushing the limits of a system are the qualities of a software tester. The Galactic Senate was a place where representatives would discuss major problems and come to decisions. It was divided into many formal committees and subcommittees, as well as informal political factions. These are our business representatives. All the projectors could project real-time, three-dimensional images for the purposes of communication and allow participation in meetings when physically unable to attend. With federated development, remote workers use similar technologies like WebEx, LifeSize, and webcams. C-3PO is a gold-plated humanoid protocol droid fluent in over 6 million forms of communication. The Trade Federation was a very powerful Republic Commerce Guild, trade cartel, megacorporation, and lobbying group. Communication and finance attributes make these our project managers. Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, secretly Darth Sidious, and Count Dooku, also known as Darth Tyrannus, were master and apprentice of the Sith Order. Their leadership, experience, and power make them our executives. Gray hair and allegiance to the dark side are not required. Ahsoka Tano was a Jedi apprentice assigned to Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker. Even in a galaxy far, far away, Agile software development practices like stand-ups, storyboards, and pairing are all effective means of accomplishing the mission. The Separatist droid army was a large, organized group of battle droids, but droid control ships were needed to coordinate their efforts. Automation is also important in software development, enabling functions like code generation, continuous integration, test execution, and elastic computing. During the Clone Wars, the Jedi and clone troopers worked together to ensure victory. In software development, DevOps, a mashup of development and operation, stresses communication, collaboration, and integration for faster and more reliable production of software products and solutions. Neither the Jedi nor the clone army could stand alone. They had to use teamwork to defeat the Separatist. In software development projects, teamwork amongst developers, architects, testers, the business, and project management is essential as well. The Great Clone War lasted over 3 years. In the end, the Republic became the Empire, Anakin Skywalker became Darth Vader, and they eliminated almost all the Jedi. Don't let your software projects, especially your architects, suffer the same fate. I hope you found this presentation more enjoyable than a Jedi found Order 66. A holocron of information can be found at StarWars.com and Wikipedia, the Star Wars Wiki. May the Force be with you.